You know, we don't do a lot of hip-hop here on the show because there's not a lot of hip-hop in the state of Utah, but Numbs is here, and they're going to tell us a little bit about themselves. Guys, first off, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us, Ori. This is great, man.
So, you know, how did you guys form and decide that this was going to be your niche here in the state of Utah?
We all grew up listening to hip-hop music, and we're pretty heavily involved in the culture. You know, coming up through like junior high, high school, and we all knew each other because we were, you know, one of the only cliques and kids into rap, especially where we grew up. We grew up in Provo, of all places. So, yeah, it was
straight out of Provo.
Yeah, it was interesting. So we all hooked up and just decided to, you know, form a group, start writing some songs, and see what happens.
So, what were you guys listening to back, you know, back down there in Utah County that influenced your sound now?
Yeah, well, I think we're all pretty standard. We all kind of grew up listening to Run DMC, Rakim, you know,
Public Enemy,
yeah, Public Enemy,
KRS-One,
some of
Boogie
the
Down Productions.
For what we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's been the response? You know, as I said, there's not a lot of, you know, hip hop, rap, you know, here in the state of Utah. Most of the bands don't even come through the state of Utah if they're coming anywhere. Although occasionally they'll stop here in Park City. But so do you guys have a good following?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this for quite some time. So, you know, I guess by default we've gotten a few fans along the way. But
we've also just meshed with a lot of, you know, growing up, like ska or punk, you know, bands just accepted each other because we were all for the live music scene. So.
Just as Run DMC meshed with Aerosmith, you guys can mesh with those other bands.
Yeah. So, and Utah, as far as hip hop and rap music is concerned, it's getting to the point. There's a lot of good stuff coming out of the state.
There's a lot more groups than you'd think that come through here. A lot of times you just don't see.
It's on the down low.
They're not promoted huge, but
yeah,
there's plenty of shows to see.
All right. Well, do you guys have a couple of CDs out that people can pick up?
Yeah, right now our new CD, we put it out at the end of last year in December. The name of the CD is Infinity, and you can get it locally, like at Uprock, Salt Lake, Uprock, Mechanized, Slow Train Music, and cdbaby.com online. And
go to numbs.com.
Yeah, go to numbs.com and it'll redirect you to our MySpace, and you can get it all there.
Okay, and if people do want to see you guys play live, you got any gigs coming up?
I think we're doing April 18th. We're doing something at the U of U with, I think Mos Def is coming, so yeah, we were asked to play in this thing, and we're doing a tour.
We're doing a tour at the end of July, and we're really concentrating on that, finding sponsors, so if anyone wants to help sponsor us, we're looking for you. We got Skull Candy on right now. Intermountain IT is helping us out.
Yeah, we're looking for a little bit more. But
so yeah.
And that's going to be is that going to be a local Utah tour? Is that going to be a Western, national?
Yeah, we're going to go on all the Western states, and we're bringing along 4 other groups with us: MC Anyone, The Know-It-Alls, Mind State, and Blue Collar Theory. So it's going to be a mini Utah rap tour that's going to go around through California now.
Might change some perceptions along the way.
That's what we're hoping.
I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to hear one more tune. What are we going to hear?
The last song is What It's About, without a doubt.
We are the missionaries of rap.
All right. Well, that's a good thing to be in the state of Utah. All right, guys, thanks so much for coming in.
You're welcome,
Thanks, man.
And don't you go away. We'll be back with weather and that ticket giveaway to Deer Valley, plus, of course, more music.